Hello, this is Tim playing some more of the Talos Principle. This time it's going to be World B4. Where we get to use our new recorder device first time. So we've got 2 greens, 4 reds and 2 stars. So we might try for the green ones first.
Why I have created these labyrinths for you. Why you can reach eternity only through struggle. But have faith, for these trials serve the betterment of your kind.
Right, so this one's called Self-Help Tutorial, just a introduction to the recording device. So what we see, here's the new device. We can see up here we've got the green sigil, and very straightforward over here there's a platform. We've got a switch. As you see, the switch is for that door as well, and we've got another one there. So what happens, we come over here, we press record. It looks a bit strange. We're going to come over here, do what we're going to do. Now what I like to do is just to count for so long, give myself a chance to do things. This is going to make sense soon. And then press play. So what I just did before, that's going to be played back to me, and I get to interact with the level. So this time we're going to turn off this, and that is, following this back. That's, as we said, deactivated this. So you can see it's important to give yourself some time to do things, and also later when there's multi-part things, like just say, okay, I'm going to give myself 5 or 10 seconds to do something, and then I'm going to move on to the next thing. And now we've got access to this new plate, so we're going to repeat the process. Just come over, I'm just going to run over, and that's probably got enough time, so my other self, as I call it, will sort of go through and would have finished by now. You've always got to come back and turn it, you've got to get back to be able to your normal self to go and finish it off. There we go. And we can get a count down the left of when it's going to finish. Just wave to myself. And there's the green sigil. 2 more to unlock C. Okay, we're going to do the next green one now. And there's a Sphinx and a pyramid. More lovely Egyptian things. Double plate. Alright, so just record another one of these. So there's nothing fancy. As you see, there's a plate here, there's a plate here. So we see the left one is the front door, and the right one is the back door. And once we've got both of those, we can get through. So what we're going to do, now we've got to get the correct one. So we're going to do the front door first. We're going to give ourselves a couple of seconds. We don't need too long to get through, of course. Then we're going to go over to the other door, and that's enough time to get through. So there's my recording. It's going to come up. Let me get through the first one. Shortly it's going to get across there, and you can see there's a ladder, so if you do lock yourself in, you can get out. And here's a green sigil. One more later, we're going to unlock C. Okay, so that was nice. Let's just go back to this one by the start here now, actually. Right, so we've got a recorder, and this time we've also got connectors wrap around the corner. Right, so in a way, this is a bit of takes a bit of thinking. So we've got the recorder, connector, one power source, and as you can see, there's no one place where you can put it where we can actually connect it, but it's quite straightforward. So what we're going to do now, this is where you've got to get your mind in a certain way of thinking. When I do this, it's going to give me another connector. So I'm going to, when I press the recorder, I've got a connector where I connect and do stuff, but then later when I stop and play it back, I'm going to have the connector as well as the recorded connector, so there's kind of 2. So let's see if this makes sense. So my recording, I'm going to pick this up, I'm going to connect it to the source, and I'm going to let's just place it here. Now, I could go back, but it's very important I give myself time, because when I'm playing it back later, I've got to pick up the other connector in a way. I've got to wait till this one is placed. I've got to get my one, connect onto there, and then connect it onto where it's going. And I need the time for it to go around and unlock. But anyway, I've given myself lots of time, talked a lot. Let's just go and do it. There we go. So we can see the blue one is the other one. So once it's placed, please place it. And there we go. One connector is now two. So that's kind of the previous connector. Here's the one I call the real connector. And a red sigil. So yeah. But yes, some people just hate these things. Oh, there we go. And that's something else. I just happen to stand and break the path. So yeah, your timing, your location, all these things really can make or break things. Okay, so we've got another red one over here. Redundant power supply. Ah, yes. So what we see here, there's a blue. Oh, there's a blue source. One blue source that goes to some connectors, bounces up to these top things, and then over here. So we can stand here, and that opens the door, but there's a fan, and we've got the two sources. Now also over here we have a box, but first of all let's just get the box out. So it's nice and easy, just come over, stand on here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't need too long, just to get in, get out. Here's my box, and as you see there's a second box. That's the recorded one. This is mine, but that's going to go away soon. Great. Okay. So yeah, that's, I can sort of stand on here. So, but one thing we can do with this, is that going to do it? I can't remember if it does it or not. I think when we both do this, that allows me to then come up and block the power supply and do this. Let's see if I'm right or not. So we're going to put it here to start with. If I got the right idea. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll come up and we'll place the box there. And then hopefully that's going to be enough to have blocked that and got through. Okay. But for me, I've got to go block the other one too. Is this working? Or am I doing the wrong thing? That's what I was supposed to be doing. So I've got to place the box and stand on it. That stops the power supply. Okay. Let's just try it again. Pick up a box, put it down, stand, and the source is blocked. So here that one's going, but when I play it back, my other self's going to block that one. And then I'm going to place this here, and then my other self's going to run through. You got all that? Okay, let's go. Do you see why people hate this? Oh! Oh, get through, get through! Oh! Okay. Is that going to turn off? Yes. So, see, that's a bit of a tricky one. The other fan was going, but when I stopped the recording, there's only one fan and it's off. So yeah, it really changes the gameplay, the recorder. Okay. We're going to go the one on the left, getting close to the Sphinx here. So what have we got here? We've got no, fan, box, connector. A box up high. So here's our sigil.
What is this? I shall not allow the corruption of my garden. Be gone!
makes you wonder what this is all about, doesn't it? Right, so in here we've got a connector, we've got a box, we've got the fan and a blue destination. We've got the blue source here, we've got a connector here. So how about first, what over here? We've got another blue one. I've got a red source in there and a red one up there. Just to start with, let's just open up two because we can. We're just going to come in here, get this one as well. So yeah, later we're going to need a red to get to the sigil. And there's our box. It was up high, as it mentioned. Can we reach this or not? I wonder if I can get a good angle for that. It's over here. Right, I think what we need to do first, forget about the box for the moment. Use the connector to open this, to get the third one out. And I've also got a fan here, which we might need, but for now let's just come out here and try and get the box. Okay, I'm going to put you to here to move this a bit closer, and then from here we can grab you and connect. Gives me the box, sweet. Okay, great. So we don't need that anymore, I believe. So later it's going to be about getting this ready. I'm just trying to remember, so do we, let's just see. Let's get back around here. So I think we've got the box, let's put this here. Ah, no, we've got a fan. Right, yep. Let's just bring these around here for the moment. So what I'm going to do for the moment, I'm going to put the connect onto here. Now this is going to be a bit of an interesting thing about timing. So from the power supply to this, and then because when we turn that on, it's going to turn the fan on. The fan is going to push the box up, and then that's going to be powering itself up in the air. And there is the box up high as mentioned. So now that that's going, we don't need this door open anymore. Close that. We don't need this one open, but that's fine. We do need the blue one open to get into here. And here's our box up high. And just getting my angle, that's good. And here's a red sigil. Now I've got one more over here and then the stars. The right angle. So box and connector, and here's our sigil hiding back here. So once again, it's the same with some of these other ones with the connectors, just trying to, sometimes there's multiple angles or it's just trying to get the exact thing. It's a bit of a funny thing. Now you might see something over there too, up in the air. Alright, so just to start with, we've got the buzzer, we've got a connector, so here's a source. Can we do it this way? So very slowly we can power up this. Allows me to get into here. And we've got a connector and a box. Right, and as we see, we've got two bumpers here, so while I've managed to get that first one going, I cannot connect onto there. So what we're going to do now, while that was good for opening that door, not ideal for that. I think, does this first door, that takes a long time to open, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Right, yep. So we're going to need something to block this one first. So let's just open this again and get the box. I think we can change the timing of these as well. Get them so they're both going to interrupt at the same time. Oop. Is that what I want or not quite? Yeah, so basically this way they're going to hopefully go and interrupt at the same time. So otherwise you could imagine them going through and then later going through and just ruining that. I'm going to use this box, I think, just to disable this one. Right, now let's just check, are you in a good angle? You're still at a good angle. So first of all we need to open this one and then later that one. That should be good. Right, so it's going to open this door, then it's going to power that one. And then you're going to take a while and hopefully you'll get there. Wait for it now. Now it should have enough time to get through. Get there, get there, get there. Get there. Yes! We got there. Now, here's an interesting one over here. We've got an extra box. Just holding that open. So why do we have that? Interesting question. This is where it gets a bit tricky. Okay, what we're going to do here, similar to putting boxes on the bombs, we can put this on here. And we're going to need this as well. Hop onto here, up to here, and here's a star hidden away. Now this is where it gets a bit fun. We can jump on here, take the connector with us, and out of the puzzle. Alright, over to the Sphinx. We'll just see if we can get it without doing this. Let's see. This one says, what's it say? The burning heart always looks to the highest peak. Now we can see there's a bit of a hidden connector on there. So what's the highest peak? It is, of course, the pyramid. So what's this going to do? Nice little secret with a star. Alright, so that makes B4 done. Some fun puzzles in there. Got the recorder and managed to not break my mind too much with that, so yeah. Very good. So next time we'll be going around to B5 where there's the last green piece. And yeah, so we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.